What's up, guys? It's Canadian, and today we're doing another Orisa VOD review. If you are wondering, Zarya VOD review submissions are now open, so if you want to know how to submit VODs, please see the comments. I'll put the instructions there. Anyway, this VOD review is for Legionless. In-game, his name is Jaeger, I believe. He is Platinum playing on Hanamura. This match is from January 14th, it looks like, 2018, so it is a little bit old, so before the Mercy patch, it seems like. That's okay, we're going to still do our best to talk about his positioning, target selection, ability usage, all that stuff, all that jazz. Hopefully, we can help him be a better Risk player, maybe learn something ourselves along the way. So, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing is, I like that we're replacing the shield with about 8 seconds left, so right when this hits 0, we'll have a new shield. That's kind of a good habit to get into. I think you're playing just a teeny bit far forward, so a lot of teams, like this building right here, there is a corner you can play that's a little more safer. You don't cover this doorway, but there's also more space between you and the enemy team. I'd probably set up there in the future just because it provides more cover, because you have the natural cover of the building plus the cover of the shield. Because right now, if you have teammates standing inside this building, they can't get healed by any healers standing in the back, and they can't really shoot out the doorway. That's why this position isn't really the best. But let's see what happens. I see we got the evil toaster crosshair going. Oh, uh-oh, wait a second. I think you weren't looking straight up when you launched this, so I think this is gonna land a bit in front of you. Uh-oh.
I'm not. I'm coming back right now.
Yep, yeah, you tried to shield stack, but shield stacking is like, it seems easy to do, but oh, sorry about that, guy. Oh my god. You really have to be careful with those shields, because if you mess them up, like we see there, you literally you had a 900 HP shield, and then you threw it away, and now you have no shield cooldown. I mean, this is gonna be awkward. So hopefully you are able to recover in the next 2 seconds here.
Oh,
Yep. So right there, the mistake, the instant consequence, right? Our shield messed up, and our main DPS Junkrat does go down. Unfortunately, Diva was not fast enough to defense matrix this.
oh, what? Okay.
That's a bit
Nice.
of a feels bad. Thankfully, it's Mercy meta still in this game, so she does get the res off.
That was my trap.
So that use of Fortify
That
was
my
good,
trap.
because you used Fortify to cover for your shield cooldown. By the way, if you're watching this, sorry about the quality. There's nothing I can do. This is as high as it gets. So yeah, I used Fortify to cover for your shield cooldown, which was good. I think right here is a little bit of a mistake. You have about 40 ammo, and then you have halt, but you seem to be like contemplating, should I use this halt or not? And while you're contemplating that, you're like wasting ammo. Like you wasted almost like 10 bullets there, so it's really like not that much, but it's just like a easy thing to fix, which is don't just like shoot at the floor, I guess is the best way to put that. Also, like, you do halt, but once you halt, make sure to aim at the exterior of the halt, so about right here, and then you're pulling Roadhog and Winston, so if they're gonna be kind of right here because they get pulled to the outer edge of halt, and then based on who you're pulling, you'll kind of know where their head is. So you want to place your crosshair right here and not right here. Yeah, so right here, I see the dilemma kind of happening in your head. You are in the midst of reloading, but your shield went down. Do you shield and cancel your reload, or do you finish your reload and then shield? In most cases, you're going to want to place the shield first, just because the downtime, like right now, this downtime, if they had like hypothetically like a good Widowmaker, and in these 2.5 seconds it takes for you to reload, she could like get a couple kills, or Roadhog could get a hook or something. So it's really important to place the shield first and then finish the reload. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Ooh, you're lucky. Your Mercy saved you. You got Fortify back.
I'm on. Winston's on me. Winston's on me. Damn it.
Um, yeah.
Damn it.
So
On me.
right
Winston's on
here,
me.
Roadhog just died.
I'm on.
And you saw Winston jump in. So the target selection here is can be improved, right? Once the other tank died and the enemy Winston's in, the enemy Winston is overextending. So you want to turn around and pressure that Winston and protect your own team because shooting at Mercy, shooting at Pharah, unless you either have good aim or you have Halt to kind of help with the aim, you're not going to be securing those kills. So we spend all this time right here doing absolutely nothing. Well, a big fat juicy target is in our backline killing our main healer. Well, he's not in there, but
I'm on. Winston's on me. Winston's on me. Damn it.
yeah, because like we're not doing any damage, not doing any damage, not doing any damage, not doing damage, and then Winston literally like jumps past you and gets out. Now your diva, on the other hand, she did the right thing. She was on the Winston trying to protect Mercy, but maybe if both of you were there, you could have protected the Mercy. I know that you can't hear me, but you're still kind of in this forward position, so I would kind of like learning in game, right? There's been a couple things that have already happened because you have such a forward shield, right? The shield goes down, and then the distance between the teams is so close they can kind of run in. Junkrat died already because you messed up that one shield, etc. So, like I said, you definitely want to hold in that back corner.
Thank you, Diva. Very kind of you. Very kind. Thank you, Diva.
Not sure. I'm not sure why you replaced the shield. I feel like you just placed that shield. Yeah, so the shield lasts like 15 to 20 seconds. I forget right now, but it's pretty long. So you replaced a shield that had like 800 HP.
Thank you, Diva.
Okay, it had 400, but still, it still had 400 HP. You didn't have to replace it just yet. You could have waited for it to get to like 100 or 150, etc., and then replaced it. That way you get more shield health for your team.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, so this is now a perfect example, right? Imagine if this shield, which has 900, imagine if it had essentially an extra 400, right? So maybe it wouldn't break, maybe you'd still have 400 HP left on a shield. You replaced it too early, and now you don't have a shield. Also, I would not fortify against a Mirror Orb. It definitely doesn't do enough damage to warrant fortify. If Roadhog had like peaked right here, I could understand because you don't want to get hooked, but definitely didn't need to fortify there. This is a very forward position again for the shield. Again, replacing like 600 HP, 500, replacing a 500 HP shield again. That was better. That was a better like halt and shoot combo. Look right here, right? 2 seconds left and you don't have it. That's twice now where you replace a shield with plenty of HP and then it gets destroyed and you don't have a new shield. Okay, so now that we can finally see it, this is the corner that I'm talking about. You want to like place your shield right here so your team can stand all up in this area and shoot outwards and really pressure the team, right? If they try to walk in, you can halt them over here and really put them in the open, right? If they try to walk in, you halt and bam, now their whole team is like right here and they're kind of far away from any sort of cover.
Pharmacy's going right back.
You just really want the shield. Run to your Zen. Oh my god, thank your healers. Oh, why did you fortify? You're standing inside Transcendence. There's no need to fortify there. I don't know. I don't like this supercharger. So right, if you were gonna supercharger, you could have like placed it right here and then placed a shield right here, so you can stand right here, the supercharger's hitting you, and then the enemy team doesn't really have any angles on it. They'd have to go like all the way around. Also, your shield, yeah, it's connecting with the bell here, but I guess have been worse shields. It's really just this supercharger that's kind of bugging me.
God damn it! Skill rat.
Let's see. Let's do this one more time. Oh, yeah, your aim just suffered just a teeny bit there. That's
Damn
unfortunate.
it! Skill ratted.
This is a
Oh my.
19-minute match? Holy moly.
Ah,
Okay, so I think you just need to like chill out a bit. So you turn to the corner, and I'm gonna say you were trying to halt him away from your Zenyatta, so I'll give you this halt. I'm just gonna ignore this. But then afterwards, you need good shield placement here to get a solid retake. But you launch it like way too far. Like look at Roadhog, right? He literally just walked right through the shield and now your shield's useless. Also, you never want to fortify versus Whole Hog because it will just do tons of damage to you.
Oof. Done.
Yeah, look how much damage it just did to you. Yeah.
Oh, Zen got that double res.
Focus the monkey. Yeah, yep, and I mean Rip Tire, but
I've got no res.
2CP.
also, so I know a lot of verses like to hold up on this high ground. I kind of like holding over here, honestly, because if they come in main, you can pull them off the bridge. You can kind of watch this flank. You can obviously watch this flank. If they do go high ground, you can pull them off. Because right here, you really can't do anything until they actually come through this door on the side. I mean, you can kind of pressure them as they go through main, because you can still pull them off, but this is typically a position Orisa just has to jump off of anyway. So I don't know. This is my personal preference is I like holding over there more.
Rip.
What happened to your Zen? I mean we can't see him, but
Rip.
like this is a free kill as Orisa. Oh man, you got lucky. Those bombs on the other side. Your Mercy rezzed your Zen? Man, that was awkward. I don't know. This is awkward. You're gonna have to turtle here. Oh, that's not turtling.
Oh god.
Okay, so right here, 2, 1.
Oh god.
Right here, you have like a small opportunity to pull this Moira off of the bridge, so she wastes coalescence. That's really
God,
the only play you can make. I mean, she is super fast, so I wasn't really expecting it, but it to happen. But that would have been
Big.
cool. Again, your shields as you're retaking are really bad. You seem to like. There's always criteria for what is a good shield, right? You know, it protects you. You know, it's taking away space that's important, right? But like when you place this shield here, maybe you're putting it down just to fight Roadhog. I could see that. At least I was gonna say at least you're playing the shield because you went back to it, but then you walked away from it. Like placing a shield on the point, like in this corner, would have been a lot stronger than the shield that you had.
There's one.
I can't believe you guys retook that, honestly.
Behind you.
Up left.
Yeah, well, that's Roadhog for you. She's definitely on Roadhog.
This is why I like holding up over here, right? They don't get to just like mosey in this corridor. You can just sit here and pressure them forever.
Winston's up top, guys.
Oh, why are you fortifying? You're Orisa, right? You don't need to be like playing these like poke games. Roadhog wants to poke or peek and poke because he's got chain hook, but you don't really have any kill potential on Winston or Roadhog by yourself. So you just wasted your like one of your most important cooldowns doing nothing.
Pharmacy on the right.
Yeah, I mean, you blocked like Winston's Tesla cannon. Like, you don't need to fortify that anyway. Your armor will do that enough for it by itself. Oh, I don't like the supercharger either because again, look at the fighting area, right? It's literally like just this high ground. Winston's not pushing in. Roadhog's not pushing in. I mean, and like look at the placement. Like the moment you go through this door, no one on your team is gonna get the supercharger. So if they were on the point, like a lot of the enemy team was on the point, and you had like McCree and whatnot on the high ground, I could see dropping supercharger like up here and you dropping down. It would still reach you. It would reach your McCree, and it would be like really hard for the enemy team to kill. But your Diva went like way too hard. Wow, that's hilarious. I can't believe that actually worked.
Nice.
It's huge. Oh, she wasted her ult too.
What a bad
Obviously
ultimate
still
from
on the
Moira.
side.
It was like 3
Yeah,
versus
they're
6
moving
and she
around.
coalesced.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
They are going main. Going
Again, you're replacing a full HP shield that you just placed. So the main tip with your shield is know how long the duration is, which here we can look it up real quick because I have a picture of it saved. Broadcast, Orisa guide, clips, barrier. It lasts 20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds. The cooldown's 8 seconds. So, and when you keep replacing it on cooldown, you're wasting 12 seconds of shield.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I don't know what McCree was doing over there.
Careful, guys. Go.
You fortifying way too early. Like, yes, there's Riptire coming, but wait for the Riptire to actually get close to you.
Wait,
Now the
do
Riptire, like, see how
Yeah.
Fortify just ran out? Now you're gonna die to the Riptire. Or apparently not. Jump off!
We wasted the will. We wasted the will.
Oh, the ultimate economy from everyone in this game is kind of painful. Oh my god, he just got the achievement.
It's
Nice.
big.
Both support ultimates from your
Big
team, that
boys.
sucks.
Big.
Red hole behind us.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
Yeah.
Please move behind the barrier.
So that last fight, yeah, you could pressure this guy with Fortify. There you go. There you go. That was a
like
good
Genji
use of
now.
Orisa's abilities and power. So that was good. But but the other thing I want to say is you
And
see how there has not been like a single fight on this high ground, right? It's just either basically Orisa just jumps off every time. 137, didn't need to reload there.
The Mercy's won.
But it's okay, because you're not fighting, I guess? Eh. Your McCree is just like constantly out of position, which is unfortunate.
Fuck.
Hey, it's 5 versus 5. They have 60 seconds
Nice
left.
kill. Nice
How's
kill.
on?
Sorry, super high.
That was interesting. Okay, so why didn't you just halt the Winston?
Nice kill. Nice
How's
kill.
on?
Why didn't you just like halt this guy right here and just like shoot him in the face? Also, again, target selection. Winston's right here. What are you shooting at?
Sorry, super high charge.
What are you shooting at? Where's
Sorry.
Winston is right there.
Really low.
Monkey on me.
Why are you reloading? You have 101 ammo and Winston is like 5 feet from you.
Focus the Zarya. Focus on me.
Oh fuck, I'm low. I'm low.
Okay, you're again placing Blue Strike with the 2-month resub came late to the stream. Oh well, no worries, man. It's good to have you here, man. Thank you so much for the resub, dude. Welcome back to the Auto Buddies. So once again, you wouldn't want to fortify versus Winston because then he can just hit you for free because there's no knockback. And then you're placing Supercharger literally out in the middle of the point when you don't have a shield cooldown. And like Winston right here, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like he could have died
Nice kill.
when you
Nice
were
kill.
ignoring him. Like right here, you're
Sorry,
ignoring
sorry.
him, ignoring him, ignoring him, ignoring him, ignoring him.
Sorry.
Finally, you go on him. Look how little HP he had. If you had shot him right as he came out the door, maybe you would have forced Primal Rage sooner. Maybe he would have died. It's kind of hypothetical and really not fair to say because I don't like to do like hindsight reviews, but definitely that was a lack in target selection.
I'm low. I'm low. Wait, why was I getting?
Yeah, the supercharger is just absolutely gonna get destroyed.
Okay.
You have a barrier right now. I mean, you're not playing into a position that's strong for Orisa, right? You could be playing this back corner. Maybe you turned around and we can look at it. Like this corner right here, but on this side, that's a strong position for Orisa. You could put a shield right here, kind of gives your team cover as they come back to the point. You can halt people to the other side of your shield, etc. You could have put the supercharger in there to be a little safer.
Oh fuck, I'm
But
low.
you're
Wait, why
you're
was I
like
getting-
choosing to fight in the middle of the point, and Orisa is not good in like wide open spaces. Why are you screaming? No, you're still doing it. I mean, that use of Fortify was whatever because the fight was won, but your DPS are like seriously bailing you out. Your McCree goes huge, your Pharah goes huge. And like,
Your
I mean,
DPS
I'm
just
glad
keeps
you submitted
switching
this
up on
review
them.
because there's a lot you need to work on.
10 seconds remaining. The enemy is taking
No, you have to drop on point. You're giving over free percentage.
Yeah, I killed the trap.
Mercy's one.
You're gonna give over a free tick. No, you had this corner right here. You don't have time to go back and heal. You have to go to this corner, sit here and shoot out of this corner. It's overtime. You can't walk back into heal. Okay. Right here. This is where you live. I mean, I know you shot the shield in the middle of the open again, right in front of the enemy team, which is again really bad.
Mercy's actually.
Because like now you're gonna walk onto point, and this person's just gonna walk over here. This person's gonna walk through the shield. This person's gonna walk through the shield, and they're just gonna destroy you.
They've just
I
shut
can't really argue with that fortify just because it's overtime. Oh my God, your DPS are seriously bailing you out here.
Nice again. Very good
They
job.
lose.
You're not actually Winston for this, are you? Wait, why did you submit this? Why did you submit the whole thing? Why not just upload the Orisa part? Okay, well, things to improve as Orisa. You need to have way better placement with shield. You need to have way better use of fortify. Stop getting rid of the shields you just placed 8 seconds ago. They have 12 seconds left on their duration. You can wait till they get lower and then replace it. You need way better value out of halts. We saw you kind of use halt, but I didn't really see any halts that made me go, good job with halt there. But I didn't really see any either that were like, wow, that was really bad. You're just kind of like, the main way you used halt, it felt like, was you were just kind of like pulling someone from like here to here. You're pulling people like 2-3 feet at a time. You didn't like deny any high ground. You pulled some people out of cover, but not really. Your supercharger use is honestly absolutely terrible. You need to be you need way better supercharger placement. Place it around corners, places where it's hard for the enemy to hit. Make sure you have your shield cooldown to kind of combine with the supercharger to protect it. And going back to shield placement, stop placing your shield in the middle of an open field. You want to place it near corners, near walls, etc. to provide you with that cover. You reload way too much. I mean, target selection, you need to focus on those tanks a lot more. You did it a bit, but you need to focus on them more. I mean, I think I kind of, ran through the gambit there. Shields I talked about, Fortify I talked about, Halt I talked about, Supercharge I talked about, target selection, positioning. I mean, I'll give you positioning that at least you have the right idea, which is that you're at the front of your team. But where you place your shield kind of determines your position as Orisa. So your positioning kind of ties back into your shield placement. You need to have good shield placement, and then you will inherently have better positioning. So stop, like, you're placing your shield too close to the enemy, and when you have opportunities to have a powerful shield, like in a corner, like specifically on this point, you could have been playing that corner. You just like kept shooting it in the middle of the point, which, you know, any good team, like especially a tracer, like the enemy team didn't have tracer, so you're lucky, but a good tracer will just absolutely punish that, or like a half decent Genji. But thank you for the submission, Legionless. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about this, let me know. If you guys want to submit reviews again, I'll put the instructions in the comments. If you like this video or you learned something, consider giving it a like and subscribing. You can check out all my other guides on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and have a good one.